Hello. In this video, I will cover a one-day study no heat generation conduction in hollow cylinder. So you can see I have drawn a hollow cylinder. This is the cross-sectional area of hollow cylinder where you can see the inner radius is Ri, the outer radius is Ro, and the length of the cylinder, which is perpendicular to the page, is capital L. Okay. So we will start with the assumptions. So it's a 1D. 1D means your temperature will not vary in the other two directions. So we are considering that the temperature will vary only in the R direction. So the temperature is not a function of theta and z, you can see. And then it's a steady case, therefore the temperature will not vary with time. So temperature is a function of R only. Then we will go for the governing equation. You can see the governing equation. So 1 by r dou by dou r dou t by dou r plus 1 by r square dou to t by dou theta square plus dou to t by dou z square plus q by k equals to 1 by alpha dou t by dou t. So t is not a function of theta, so we are cancelling it. T is not a function of z, so we are cancelling it. Q is 0, no heat generation, and t is not a function of time, so we are cancelling the RHS term. So fine, and this equation has been written for a homogeneous and isotropic material. So we simplify to 1 by r dou by dou r dou t by dou r. So dou by r dou by dou r dou t by dou r equals to 0. Then since t is a function of r only, the partial derivative can be written as exact. So we have d by dr r dt by dr equals to 0, and we can integrate it once. We get r dt by dr equals to c1. Then we again integrate and we get the general solution, that is t equals to c1 ln r plus c2. Now we will consider the two boundary conditions, that is at r equals to ri, the inner radius, the temperature is Ti, and at r equals to r0, the outer radius, the temperature is T0. So in this diagram I have mentioned the boundary conditions. So you can see at r equals to ri, the temperature is Ti, at r equals to ro, the temperature is To. So we will apply these two boundary conditions like this, and we will get the values of C1 and C2, which are these values, C1 and C2. And then we will substitute in the general solution, and we will get our solution, which is this. So this is our solution. And from this solution you can see that the temperature varies logarithmically with R. So I will try to draw the temperature profiles. Okay. So for drawing the temperature profile, we will need dt by dr. So dt by dr is this expression, and we will need a temperature distribution, which is this expression, right? So we are going to consider the first case. The first case is the Ti is more than T0. In that case, you will get mod of dt by dr reduces as R increases, and dt by dr is negative, and T reduces as R increases. Okay. So for this case, we are going to take an example. So we are going to take inner radius as 1, outer as 5, inner temperature 100, and outer 20. So we are considering the first case, Ti greater than T0. And for that, we get this table. For different values of R, we have got the temperature, and you can see the temperature profile. So this temperature profile clearly mentions that T reduces as R increases, mod of dou T by dou R reduces as R increases, and dt by dr is negative, the things that we stated above in the case 1. Next, we will go for the case 2, which is T0 is greater than Ti. So for this case, mod of dt by dr reduces as R increases, T increases as R increases, and dt by dr is positive. We will take an example for this, and we get the graph which shows T increases as R increases, mod of dt by dr reduces as R increases, dt by dr is positive, the same things which we draw from here. Okay. And next we will go for your heat transfer rate. So first we will take the case of Ti greater than T0. So heat transfer will be, so when Ti is greater than T0, the heat transfer will be towards the radial outward direction. So we have minus Ka dou T by dou R equals to 0. And we can substitute it at any R, because it is the case of steady and no heat generation. So at any R, the heat transfer rate will be same, and you will get the expression Ti minus T0 divided by ln R0 upon Ri divided by 2 pi KL. And if you take the second case, Ti is less than T0, so the heat transfer will be radially inward. So in that case, there will be a positive sign in front of K instead of minus, and you will get T0 minus Ti instead of Ti minus T0 divided by ln R0 upon Ri divided by 2 pi KL. So this is written in this form: Q equals to delta T upon thermal resistance. Okay, so your current is compared to heat transfer rate, Ti minus T0 is compared to voltage difference, and the denominator is compared to the resistance. So in this diagram we have shown T1 and T2 are kind of voltage difference, RTH is like a resistance, and Q is the current, analogy to electrical. Okay, thank you.